Hey guys, Noviva here. Have you ever wanted a ludicrous amount of loot in a short amount of time without legal repercussions? Or perhaps you simply wanted to obtain materials for your own personal gain? Whatever it is, you have come to the right place. I will be giving you a guide on how to take items from the outpost in Barotrauma without getting caught. Without further ado, let us begin. How can you steal without getting caught? The most critical aspect is line of sight. If they can't see you, it's yours. So you can steal when there is no one in the room, or the only people in the room are part of your crew. Keep in mind that this line of sight covers the entire room, not just what you can see on your screen. Walls and doors, including window doors, are your friend, because they will break the line of sight between you and the outpost NPCs. However, there are some exceptions to this. For example, even if they can see you, you can steal in front of them when there is an additional room between the room you're in and the room the outpost NPCs are in. What if they are in the same room as you? Well, you can always just drag them up by pressing H on them. Doing this will pull out the health interface and allow us to drag the NPC. Guards tend to be patrolling around, while civilians can sometimes be seen roaming or idling in one place for a while. Only interactable NPCs such as merchants will stay in one location. They will attempt to return to their original location once you let them go. In this case, get a friend to drag the NPC out if you wish to steal items in that specific room. If there is an NPC sitting on a chair and you are unable to pull them off, you could always use a toy hammer or a riot shield to knock them off the seat. What happens when you get caught? Firstly, an NPC will call out over the radio, notifying you that you have been caught. Secondly, you will lose some reputation with the faction that the outpost is affiliated to. Finally, the guards will come and arrest you. Before attacking you, they will usually point a stun gun or baton at you for a while, giving you a chance to react to your current situation. This will bring up the next point: what to do if you've been caught. Option 1. You can drop the items that you stole. You do not need to drop all of your stolen goodies, only those that you got caught stealing. Option 2. Run. But run where, you say? Run back to the submarine, of course. The guards will not go into your submarine. You are safe as long as you make it past the docking hatch. Option 3. You can try to execute the guards in the outpost. I usually wouldn't recommend this option. However, if you want a guide on how to execute NPCs in an outpost without losing reputation, leave a comment down below for me to know. Now, let's say unfortunately you got arrested by the guards. What happens then? Obviously, they will take back the stolen items and you will be handcuffed. However, do you know that they will also take your weapons and tools? I will put the list of examples on the screen since there are too many of them for me to list. Also, if you are playing as a medic, they will take your poison and medicine too. Oddly enough, they take bandages and not the ethanol. So I guess I will continue drinking on duty then. Thankfully, they do not touch any items in your tool belt or doctor's uniform, even if those items are stolen. So, as a precaution, keep your things in there so that they can take it if you get caught. Or better yet, leave your valuables in the submarine instead. If you are a rookie thief trying to loot for the first time, let me share with you some of the best locations to pilfer. If you stumble upon a reactor room, look out for diving suit lockers as they are an easy way to obtain titanium aluminium alloy. If you are on a military outpost, head to the crew quarters as they have multiple cabinets that contain items like fertilizers, tools, and outfits. Those are great if you are in need of uranium, iron, or organic fibers. If you happen to stop by a research outpost, I do suggest opening the small medical compartment since they have medicines in them. Here's some extra information. If you stack a stolen item on top of a non-stolen items, the stolen item will be reordered to the bottom of the stack, so it will be the last item you pull from the pile. However, if you stack a non-stolen item on top of a stolen item, the stolen item will be reordered to the top of the stack, and it will be the first item you pull from the pile. And that is all for the guide. I hope it has been useful to you. With that said, leave a like, subscribe, whatever you guys like to do, and I will see you guys later. That's assuming I don't get caught by the guards,